episode 73. How we doing?
And here we go again.
And here
Aptly
we go.
named.
Yeah, I know. It kind of feels that way today, doesn't it?
I enjoy it. I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I can hear it. I can hear it. How tired are you today?
I'm super tired today, but at least I'm filming not from my dark kitchen as it looks like for you right now.
First off, not dark kitchen. Thank you. That is tortoises behind me, and then a freezer full of rodents. So, yeah,
My bad.
yeah,
I apologize.
I feel attacked. And then somewhere over there are two miniature dachshunds that are sleeping and wondering why I'm being loud all of a sudden. So, yeah.
I'm just waiting for Amelia to blow through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man, also wondering why you're being loud all of a sudden.
Joke's on you. She's out of town. So I
Oh
can be
ho,
loud
now
as I
the party's
want.
on.
Yeah.
I didn't know Boys Weekend really was starting today.
Literally right this second. It's so good. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been man, it's been kind of a long week. It's weird. I feel like I've been very productive. Like when I look back each day, I'm like, I got nothing done. And then I kind of go down my list. I'm like, all right, it was more productive than I thought. I just feel like this week's really dragged on, you know? It's one of those
Yeah, I cut shipping out pretty much completely this week,
Yeah.
domestically.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
all the backups to the hubs. But I kind of like weeks like that in a way where I hate not shipping to customers, but at the same time, it's like I get to focus on just getting all the little things done around the facility. And it's so nice to go through and just, look through pairings, reassess
Yeah.
things. And it's really nice to get hours and hours to be able to dive into that.
It's funny you say that. I literally so Tuesday I also skipped all shipping. And so instead I ultrasounded everything and then went through and adjusted some pairings based on follicles and stuff like that and got an idea of what the season's probably going to look like. And yeah, so it was nice to be able to kind of get caught up on some of that stuff that definitely ultrasounding is not a necessity in the sense like you have to do it at an exact moment, but like you want to stay on top of it, right? And so it's nice when you get that chance to stay on top of it and get caught up. So yeah, it was good for that. But yeah, not shipping, man. This was the second week in a row. Memphis really got obliterated.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw a picture today where the Ohio River is so high up that it's like backing up to the Reds stadium right now.
Isn't that nuts?
It's wild. It's wild to see that.
I love it. Let's see who else here. Hey, Shauna, how are you? Jeremy, yeah, 319. What's up? No one likes you, Charlie. I'm just kidding.
I'm partial to Charlie, even though you're not.
I'm glad somebody needs to be. What's going on, Eric, Mac? Wow, there's so many comments today. I'm not used to this. Ashley, how close are we to 1,000? I haven't checked today. Jeez. Will, how's it going, bud?
She's gonna make different accounts and just start following with those accounts until it happens, and be like, "Look, I'm the guest for episode 101."
I'm the guest. I feel like it's that moment though where it's like you can start telling like when somebody's buying users because their engagement goes way down, and it's like all of a sudden we have like 10,000 subscribers, but like 7 people show up.
And then you look, why are they all in Indonesia? This isn't making sense.
Yeah, this is weird. I love it though. I love the energy.
We're really hyped up over there.
We're getting. We have a small cult following.
Yeah, it turns out they're actually not bot followers, but it's legit.
How great would that be?
That'd be so funny.
Oh, that'd be amazing. All right, so next week I get to carry the episode by myself, plus whatever random person I can trick into coming on, right?
I have a guess between like 3 people.
It's not tough to figure out who it might be.
Enjoy the show next week, guys, with Molly, Courtney, Steven.
Which one of the 3 people says yes first is really the question. You know what? I think Courtney might do it just because she really wants to hold that title of the most visited guest,
Most likely. Most likely.
Probably. So anyway, you're gonna be abandoning us for just a week, or is it gonna be 2 weeks?
A little over a week. Almost 2 weeks.
Okay. Do you want?
I actually may be missing you for 2 weeks now that
I thought so.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, definitely missing 2 weeks of the show. So Molly and Courtney are going to be the lineup, guys. I hope you're stoked
Can't wait. It's
because they don't know it yet, but they are too.
Yeah, they are too. So Chastifer is going to be in Japan.
I am. Maybe I can jump in and say hi on the show while I'm over there, though, because it's
only if you have a legion of Japanese snake breeders. That's the only way I'll let you.
I will for sure. I've already been talking to the guys. We are so stoked to hang out next weekend. I'm very ready for it.
It was kind of interesting. One of my customers I'm supposed to be exporting to in Japan, they brought up the show and everybody coming. I was like, oh, I thought about going this year, and they're like, oh, I'm really sad you didn't. And I'm like, yeah, me too. But next year, so I might go out there and hang out.
Yeah, just like the classic ball python breeder next year.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Solo Dr. Patrick special.
Ooh.
Reptiles Unplugged. I love it.
Oh, I like Mako morphs Courtney and then Steven the next week. They can't be together.
Oh, that's a good one. I like
that's kind of funny.
That is good. I like that. Definitely not Troy. Troy won't be coming on. He doesn't want. Although I don't care.
You know, I don't think he appreciates actually how much we enjoy us.
Yeah. You know what? First off, Christopher Eaton, this has been planned for the past 3 weeks. We have decided we don't like guests anymore. We just want to be by ourselves. Okay.
We kind of love it.
That's all I'm gonna say. It is what it is.
Turns out the Eiffel Tower's not that cool. France.
No one liked France anyway. It turns out the Eiffel Tower is not what we were looking for. You should swing to the Philippines. I love it. It is way better that way, Chris. Yeah, it's been good. Every now and then we'll probably still pop on a guest here or there, but we've just kind of been hanging out. It's been a little more fun.
It has.
We get to bitch a little bit more too.
This is essentially more of our true phone calls now without.
It's so funny you say that. I was talking to Molly earlier, and I was like, I need to call your brother. And I was like, nope, save it. It's good. It's good.
It's tough. It's tough on Thursdays when it's like, oh, I'm going to call you, but
I know
I'm also going to spend time with you tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll get through this. All right. So what else happened in Japan? Talk about the itinerary.
Man, doing the big rep show in Tokyo,
okay.
The weekend that we land, and then going to hang out in Tokyo for a few days. Just enjoy that with the show. Star Wars convention is going on the exact same weekend, and my friend Atsuya, he's got tickets for Sunday, so might also try and sneak into the Star Wars convention just to get a cool Star Wars Celebration shirt. Japan,
that's awesome.
But doing that, and then we're gonna go up to Osaka, which is it's like named like the country's kitchen. It is known for its number 5 Kobe Wagyu beef.
Yeah,
that it is the home of Wagyu, pretty much.
Okay.
So lots of food, and then we're going to bounce over to Kyoto, which is the ancient city / ancient capital of Japan.
Sweet.
Everything's ancient shrines, ancient temples, really, really cool stuff. Super old history, which I love. So,
yeah, man.
And then probably back to Tokyo, hang out for a little bit, and then jump on that plane home.
I love it. Is Justin going to be with you the whole time, or are you staying extra after he leaves?
No. We're gonna hang out the whole time. We decided.
Okay.
We're gonna both bounce around. We're going to Mount Fuji.
Yeah,
that's gonna be. Dude, yeah. We can't summit it still because we need full on like glacial gear to get to the top right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because we talked to him about it, and they're like, well, you need like ice picks and crampons and like.
Yeah, the full kit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I don't think we need to do that. It gives me an excuse to come back in the summer.
I was gonna say you weren't feeling that dedicated, but you can go back in the summer and it'll be fine.
Yeah, if I want to wear all that, I'll just go back to Alaska and do the crevasses there, which I need to get back and do. That was an incredible trip Abby and I went on.
That was for the honeymoon, right?
No, actually,
okay.
Friends of ours got married like 6 months after we did in Alaska, and we were like, hey, let's just make a long, 5 days out of
Gotcha.
it.
I don't know why I thought it was a honeymoon for some reason, but that's awesome.
I keep telling Abby that's what it was, and she's like, "You never gave me a honeymoon." I'm like, "Listen, you know what? It's crazy funny about that too because it was the like peak of COVID.
Yeah.
There's no rental vehicles in Alaska when when we're going up there.
Yeah.
I scheduled ahead of time. I called U-Haul and I said, "Hey, we're with a wedding, and can I get this vehicle for a week?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's totally fine. Set me up for a week." Abby and I used a U-Haul truck for an entire week, and the entire cost was $150
Dude,
for
that's
having
amazing.
unlimited miles and a vehicle for a week.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So, guys, call
I
U-Haul if you want to save major money.
I love that. Yeah, that's a big elevation change, man. Seriously. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome. Yeah, a little jealous. Just timing didn't work out, but one of these years I'll get up there. It'll happen one way or another.
Yeah, or we can do a summer trip.
That's true. I mean,
Hit Fuji. Well, you don't want to do summer because it's like 90 to 100 degrees every day.
So just like how I grew up in Texas. Gross. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Except, I don't know, I think the humidity may be worse than Texas, believe it or not.
Maybe. I don't know, man. It's gross.
The weather looks amazing while we're there. It's supposed to be like mid 50s in the morning, mid 70s in the afternoon. It's going to be just
nice. That is fantastic.
And I'm ready to eat food. So much food.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be like one of the best parts about the trip, right? Is just
and still lose weight. I lost 7 pounds when I was there for like 5 days last time.
That's awesome.
And I ate so much. I mean, we're doing like 30,000 steps a day.
Yeah. You're just busy doing stuff, burning all the calories. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that'll be good. No, that'll be awesome. So now I got to find a Molly or a Courtney for a couple of weeks because you're gonna go off and play in Japan with all your friends. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, definitely cleaner food. Macomorphs comes in. You can tell so fast the difference in food quality. Even at the 7-Elevens.
I question that one, but you know what? It's okay.
Bro, don't knock 7-Eleven fried chicken in Japan until you have had it.
I will not be slandered for eating Quick Trip hot dogs if you're trying to sell me on 7-Eleven.
You have been slandered.
I don't care. I do not care. Oh, I love it. So I was trying to think of stuff that happened this week. Jeremy Stone apparently got canceled by the industry, so that's exciting.
Yes. What did we learn, guys? Don't juggle it, animals. Don't juggle
it. You know what? That's not what I learned. I learned if you're going to juggle animals, don't have someone record it. That's the important part here.
You know what, guys? I would advise just not doing it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Look, like who decides that that's Will gets it. Will gets it. Juggle on video. Yeah, like who decides that's a good idea, right? Like who says, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna juggle snakes on a video that probably is gonna get out on social media, you know?
Yeah.
But then also like I'm watching the video and I'm like, okay, this guy has experience maybe in juggling snakes and this won't turn out poorly. And as he starts, like the snakes are like spreading eagle trying to learn how to fly so that they can escape. And he fucking like drops them and I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? This went from holy shit, I can't believe you're doing this to oh my god, you're a terrible human.
Yeah, it went from I've done this before to hey, I'm going to try something and impress this 11-year-old. Not the move.
It turns out it's not the move. So yeah, no matter how desperately the 11-year-old begs for you to juggle ball pythons on the at a show, you just don't do it. It did seem though like once the video got out, I mean, he got booted from Morph Market almost immediately.
Yeah.
He then proceeded to get kicked out of the show apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently Jason Amos said that he watched him get escorted from the show. So
wow.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I mean they're living creatures. Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not bully them, right? Like we're doing this because we like ball pythons.
Exactly.
Not-
That's what.
not-
That's why you have siblings. You don't do it to the snakes.
You juggle your siblings often
No, we just push each other.
downstairs.
That actually happened to Molly one time, which makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
tracks.
that tracks. Like really, that does. So I love it. All right. So where are we at in breeding season for Canova?
Oh man, we are. It's crazy that it's April and
I know.
there's just so much coming. There's so much good stuff coming. Honestly, like I know I always say like, oh, this Tinley, I can't wait for this Tinley,
Yeah.
and then after October Tinley goes, but the potential stuff we could have at October Tinley,
Yeah, it'll be
could
good.
be so good. Potentially,
yeah.
could hit odds.
I know it's like I said, I was ultrasounding and looking at where stuff's at, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is, hit some okay odds on some of these animals, and you're like, this is going to be pretty amazing, it's gonna be pretty cool. I hope anyway. So, what's the project you're hoping most hits this season?
Man, it sounds silly because there's so many been made. I've not got to make one yet. I've got shots in the incubator right now for a DG puzzle. I just want a DG puzzle. Simple. I'm a simple man.
Okay. All right.
The DG zebra stuff
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that's in the incubator right now.
Yeah.
Potential combo ADCs.
Okay.
Really
That'll
really
be-
good
yeah,
really
that'll
good
be nice to
stacked
see.
ADC combos.
Okay.
So stuff along those lines. More zebra clown stuff. White lace zebra stuff. Like a lot of really neat stuff in the works. Some super jag clowns, like red striped yellow base spot nose, super jag clown stuff.
Nice. Yeah, the spot nose in there really makes a big difference. with
Yeah,
the
man.
Jaguar stuff. That was a big surprise. So that'll be good. Yeah, the white lace zebra stuff will be good. I was really struggling with whether I just go straight for white lace zebras or if I go for like white lace double het zebra clowns that have like 3 or 4 other genes in them as well. And I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do the het zebra, the double hets, and
Yeah.
we'll figure things out in the future, right? Because it's like obviously I want to make the white lace zebra right now, and it would give some immediate gratification. But I think it's better to just go ahead and go with the double recessive and just roll with it, and
Yeah,
see
man.
what
Dude, I was so pleasantly surprised with how the
Yeah.
the lace zebra came out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
lace-
it ended
yeah.
up being so nice.
Yeah, it's good, right?
So yeah, I'm thrilled to have the white lace version if I can hit it. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a beautiful animal. I'm excited just to see it.
Yeah. And then the zebra clown was exciting. Did y'all show it off at Tinley?
We didn't. It was one was in shed,
Oh,
and then the one earlier in the season was just too big to bring.
I got you. Well, is what it is. So it's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great though. We
That's-
have like 2 clutches for potentially more.
I
So-
love it. It'll be good.
Yeah,
It'd
it's
be really
something
good.
exciting. I always get excited when it works out where like 2 recessives come together and like, you know what? I'm actually really happy and I want to further
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I don't think we felt that way with the puzzle clown, but or lack thereof.
Weird.
But I know we like zebra clown stuff. There's a future for sure.
In one of the in an Instagram group, somebody posted, asking opinions on doing like hypo zebra to hypo puzzle pairing, and I came in and gave my opinion, and they're like, "Thanks for your optimism, Patrick." I was like, "Sorry, guys. Maybe it turns out really well. I just don't know. I actually
No, that's the thing. I mean, those
Yeah.
unknowns are kind of fun, but then it's
Yeah.
also like how much risk is involved when you kind of have an idea of what both recessive looks like individually, and then also with combos, and then if you feel like there could be a future in between them, and it
Yeah.
gets really kind of in the weeds.
I wasn't gonna throw names, but yeah, it was Barry. I didn't shit all over. Him. I said,
Will,
Thanks, Will. Thanks for spilling the beans there. I didn't shit all over him. I just said I wouldn't be using one of my hypo puzzle breeder females for that project. That's all. Like, there were other routes I would take. It was really funny though when Barry comes in swinging. He's like, "Thanks for your optimism as always, Patrick." Because all right. Well, I guess if we're just talking now, he brought up that like he listened, he didn't follow his gut, and he didn't end up following through with the Sunset Puzzle project because people said it wasn't going to look good or whatever. And of course, that worked out well. And I was like, well, we knew exactly how Sunset Puzzles were going to look. Like we knew. This is a little different. I don't think we can say. I have no idea how a zebra puzzle is going to look. Like it may look like a puzzle, it may look like a zebra, it may look like some combination of the two. I truly don't know. And so it feels a little more risky than something like the
It could be cool. It could be cool.
Of course, I agree. Look, I agree. I just don't think I would use a hypo puzzle breeder female for that. That's all. But you know what?
Well, Will's comment definitely got me. I needed that laugh tonight. That was great. Just coming in like, oh, by the way, Patrick just it's on everybody.
Look, guys, I wasn't wrong about Puzzle Clown. Okay, that's I'm going to stand on that hill.
Yeah, but we kind of knew something was up when we couldn't see a visual after like years of putting stuff together.
I know. That's my point. I tried to scream that from the mountain.
We did. We did say that a lot.
So many people were so mad at me. So mad. I was getting stopped at like reptile shows and people are like, why do you hate Puzzle Clowns so much? I'm like, because they look like clowns. And I love clowns. But I just don't want to make clowns the hard way. That's all.
Touche.
It's okay. Chase, I need some energy here, buddy. You seem really sleepy.
I am reading chat right now, sir. I'm sorry.
What is that? Puzzle Pied isn't. Yeah. At least I at least feel like you can tell a difference with Puzzle Pied.
Is it a big difference though?
It's a difference.
Exactly. Like I mean, it's cool, but we kind of knew like.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
we're not gonna get something out of it. We're gonna be super stoked about.
Yeah, I mean, Zebra Pied is kind of the same way too. That's not a win, unfortunately. So just if you're wondering, guys, it's not a win. So there might be another line of DG. Yeah, that's a thing apparently.
Again.
Yeah, unfortunately, these ones are compatible, I believe. I don't Charlie, if you're still listening, I don't remember what you told me.
Can we phone a friend here?
Yeah, I kind of want to. Just be like, Charlie.
Is this the whole enhancer DG thing?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie anymore. I don't know.
Is that the easiest? I mean,
is it D or E this time? All I think I know is that they're compatible and multiple different like testing companies have seen this apparently, and so it's just going to turn into making sure when animals get tested, they're being tested for both lines. It's going to be literally the exact same as Monarch, Ultramel, Fire. Like a lot of genes are like this at this point. Yeah. So I have no idea if it's Sahara. I don't know if Sahara DGs were ever paired or made, so I'm not going to speculate on any of that. I just know that there's probably another line of DG, which not
surprising.
Yeah, not
in a way. I mean,
so yeah, I mean, like I said, we have Ultramel, we have Monarch, we have Fire. All of these things have multiple mutations that cause the same.
We had the Ultra Stable for a while. We still don't know what that is, right?
We just know it's allelic with Ultramel. I have visuals.
They look good.
Yeah, the problem with the visuals is they all have other genes in them. So hopefully this year I make just a straight double visual or just a straight visual rust, and then we'll know from there. So. Let's see, not snake related, but
that's a Patrick one.
Bambino's my first mechanical watch. It comes in the mail. This interesting. Interesting. Well done. Well done. Steven messaged me and Steven was messaging me and was like, I'm gonna get into watches. Let's talk. And I was like, perfect, I'm in. So I'm glad he jumped in and got his first watch. This is a plus. So it's good. It's good.
It's nice to balance our hobbies, I feel like. I'm glad you have watches outside of snakes, but like snakes are still your hobby and your business. And
Right.
it's kind of nice how that flows. Like where what would have been our hobby anyways, we were able to make a business out of, so then we can
Yeah.
also enjoy our other little hobbies.
Right, right.
Like gas station hot dogs for you also. I mean,
Look, I'm just a connoisseur of various different meat products. I don't discriminate, and so whether it's hot dogs or it's
I'm sorry, Will's on fire tonight. The hella heat is bringing true.
why did everyone look so scared getting in the car because Courtney was driving in that video? Oh my gosh, man!
I've never rode with Courtney, but Patrick's
No.
rode with my wife, and
Never again, never again. Abby, if you ever hear this, know that I love you.
he
But-
thought it was going to be his last aquarium trip.
Yeah, I was about to say. I rode in that vehicle one time, and I was certain I was meeting Jesus that day. I was certain of it. Because Abby doesn't just like drive aggressive. She drives aggressive and fast, and like half an inch off of the person's bumper in front of them. Like, it's just the holy trinity of terror, you know?
Yeah, this is why I drive or I sleep. I have two choices, but one is not to exist while we're on a trip.
My wife hasn't drove in 12 years since a little before we got married. All right. Good. I do, Amelia's driving scares me a little occasionally, but it's
Well, Abby's just gotten too used to the Atlanta style of driving where, yeah, there's
right.
50,000 of us. Yeah, one time, let's all go 90 and see if this works out when we all slam our brakes on at one time.
There's no way it turns out poorly, right? Fortunately, Abby's never wrecked a car, so it all turns out
No.
fine. Yeah, there's never any issues whatsoever.
We're definitely not on vehicle 6 for her since
Oh
we've
my god.
been dating
Oh my god.
slash married now.
Oh my god. Courtney, are you a scary driver? I've never ridden with you. I need to know.
I feel like Courtney seems like an aggressive driver. I feel like I could see Courtney being aggressive.
Yeah.
She would just see like she would just be yelling at the pores while driving fast.
Yes. No, Courtney's I feel like Courtney's just cruising around in some crazy expensive vehicle, judging everybody for not being on her level. You know? She's like screaming at them. Have you not heard? I breed ball pythons full time now. Like she's letting people know. Like she's a big deal. I'm a normal driver and I'm never aggressive.
Oh, she's definitely an aggressive driver
Yeah,
then.
100%. Chase, did you miss out hanging out with the Leviathan crew?
Dude, I did.
Oh.
My entire that was the highlight of my week was my whole
Yeah.
family was down here hanging out with me
I
and
thought you were gonna
went to
say-
baseball games.
That's what you say. The
Oh, the highlight of my week was I
hanging
skipped out on
out.
Stephen and Courtney.
I was like, well done, sir.
That's so awful. That's so awful.
I love it.
Yeah, let me tell you about the highlight.
Yeah, the highlights were not being around Stephen and Courtney.
No, the whole fam was in town. We had a great time. Went to baseball games. It was fantastic.
I love it. Oh, Courtney's last day was at her regular job. Fortunately, in 6 months, when they realize they like that income, she'll be starting her new job. So I'm really excited to see how this story arc unfolds.
Is this when you start mailing out applications for Aura?
Yes. Courtney, would you like to come work at Aura? We have a great work environment. It's fantastic.
The benefits
also-
are not high though.
Very, very poor benefits, but there's a very strong chance that you'll get hired by Canova within a year. So 10 out of 10. I can't afford you. Yeah, no, look, you come here so that you can go to Justin and he'll pay you.
You get a hot dog per diem at lunch when you
That's-
when you work for Aura.
Unlimited hot dogs at lunch. It's worth it, I promise. Chase's highlight was leaving us on read when we asked if he was free. Oh, well done.
That's so not true. I answered. Usually, I will see something on my watch. This is why I kind of hate still having an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Is because I will open and read something, like a text or someone sends me while I'm busy doing something. Like, I'll get back to them.
And you never do.
And I never do. And then I feel like the worst person ever when I'm like, oh, I'm going to message them and be like, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting to this.
Yeah, yes, buddy. Let me. I understand with my 551 unread text messages, as he gently puts his phone away.
Or I hate when people reach out on Instagram about something important because those messages get pushed so fast, so far down that I never see them all.
Well, all I know is you respond to the important messages from me, and that's what matters.
That's only because you keep calling to yell at me. Because I've not responded to that thing you sent me on Instagram.
I'm not going to talk about our Instagram messages, but I will.
That's
tell
good.
You, no, that's a secret. But I will tell you, I risked the biscuit and I shared one with JT. I got no response back.
Oh, wait, was it one of those?
Yes, it was. I called him later that day. I was like, "You didn't laugh at my message." He's like, "What the fuck do you think was gonna happen?"
Buddy,
I was in a dark place. I had to share it with you.
let me tell you, did you see ReptiChip's like Instagram today? Or they are out playing disc golf with the crew?
With the whole crew. They're doing disc golf. I love it.
I didn't know he was doing enrichment programs over there at ReptiChip now.
I know. I love it. Chase has our number saved, unlike someone else on the screen. What are you talking about, Steven? I have you saved. Calm down. It's okay. Maybe. I know, Courtney, it did come off that way, didn't it? Chase has so many.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
So many. No, that's good. Yeah, I'm trying. You know what, man? This week kind of felt like a slow week in the ball python industry in general. It's kind of a weird time of year. I know people are. Troy's show is tomorrow in Charlotte.
Yes, yeah, people seem pretty hyped about that.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. I hope that it's a really good show for everyone. But I feel like once we get past Tinley, things kind of die down till summertime. Like
big time.
It's a big lull. Now it's just literally like where all of us are, nose to the grindstone, right? We're just taking care of animals, making sure everything's well fed and watered and taken care of really, really, really well, so that the females are producing, and then, we got a couple of months, and all of a sudden we're going to have a massive influx of ball python eggs.
Yeah. Are we, you think we're going to do Daytona this year, or you think we're going to try a new adventure? Do we go to Vegas or something?
Yeah, I don't know if Daytona is going to happen. I don't know. I'm torn because obviously Daytona is fun to see our friends. But also, I know JT and I had talked a lot, and we all had kind of talked of like going to a new location for the weekend trip. So yeah, I don't know. What if we convince some of our snake people to skip Daytona as well, and we all just like make our own little mini like snake get together?
You can't do that. They have already had to mail in checks and money orders and faxed their documents in, sir. They carrier pigeons delivered.
They are committed so that they can sell their $100 bananas. I know. I'm just kidding for people vending Daytona. I don't think you sell $100 bananas.
And if you guys don't know that everything has to be in cash for Daytona, not that that seems sketchy at all, but there's no cards, even to buy tickets to the door.
Or that at the auction, the money doesn't actually go to USARK, but that's another whole thing, apparently.
That was a new lesson we learned a couple years ago, wasn't it?
That was an interesting one. Yeah, the money doesn't go straight to USARK. I think eventually it gets distributed to places, but yeah, Daytona is an interesting show. I enjoy going to see all my friends and like the Florida peeps and all that, but yeah, it's different than what it used to be,
Yeah, big time. So that's maybe we should change it up and we make Boys Weekend to like a new location each year.
Look, you're not going to get a big argument.
That kind of sounds like a blast.
I agree. I think Fax is a bit too high tech for you. May not be wrong. I love it. We have our first girl that looks like she's back on 327. She's gone. What are we dealing with here?
That's awesome.
Tracy, what's the pairing? What's the pairing? We need.
Yeah, now I need more information. We can't just be
Yeah.
excited about nothing. Come on.
Yeah. Like, what do we got going on?
Patrick, also not to make you jealous, I'm saying this because I love you. My buddy Atsu just messaged me, and he's like, "Hey, plans: Pokemon Center and dinner Saturday night. I'll be thinking about you." And
Why?
what's your favorite Pokemon? I need to know what your favorite Pokemon
Ooh,
is.
it's Gengar.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
I want to see what I can do.
Yes. Gengar is far and away my favorite.
So Saturday night is now planned for Pokemon Center and dinner.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I'm super jealous, but it's fine. Did they sell the Daytona show? I don't
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think
I
they sold it.
I know. I heard like a obscene number thrown out there at one
Oh, I
point.
mean, I'll say it was $1 million is the number that I was told, and that makes no sense to me whatsoever on why someone would pay that for that show.
And weirdly, it was
Oh.
probably won it all in cash.
You're probably not wrong. In a briefcase. I love it. All right, let's see. Cine TSK Xanthic, and the only male we definitely saw lock was our son's Blackhead. All right.
All right,
So that was
very
we get
nice.
some really, really dark snakes. That'll be exciting. So
That's right up John Dagg's, lineup
yeah,
for things.
or Canova, it turns out, because Canova also works with TSK Xanthic.
Well, you're not wrong.
I know. Do you know
Everything's still marked Black
Black
Xanthic.
Xanthic? I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. Yeah. That was an interesting question early on, was like, how is the market going to handle like Black Xanthic versus TSK, right? Like,
Yeah.
I did wonder what they were going to do. And it kind of just seems that people have just kind of stuck with whatever it was when they got it is what they're going with. which
Yeah, it
is
is kind of
fine.
interesting.
Like, it's, the Black Xanthic is, well, started out as an actual line of TSK. So, the charcoal line. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. But yeah, that's, Andre and I made the joke at the time. We're like, well, do we just change all our TSK stuff to Black Xanthic and now it's more special? Like, I don't know.
I'm just glad everything's so thoroughly marked through our facility. Like we painstakingly
Yeah.
mark everything because if you remember years ago we had those Xanthic Pieds pop up.
Yeah, the random ones. Yeah.
And those were MJs.
That's so weird, man.
Yeah.
That's so weird. So years ago, years and years ago, Andre bought a leopard desert ghost het pied from y'all. This was probably like 2017. Sold that snake, and then the guy that got it bred it to a TSK Xanthic and got visual Xanthics out of it. And it turned out that y'all also have, the TSK stuff floating and some of the DG stuff. It was just like very random, like some of the stuff that pops out, right? You're just like, oh, what's going on here? So love Black Xanthic. Yeah, Black Xanthic is great because it's TSK Xanthic. Let's see what's here. This still has. The dark trade is just line breeding. So
Yeah. They all look great. They really do look just phenomenal. And in our Black Xanthic DGs, I'm super happy with. We'll have more this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah, no, they're good. It's you just have to line breed for the darkness. Like that is the whole thing. And that's why like people started noticing that their Black Xanthics weren't looking as black year after year. And it's like, well, you're just breeding to whatever, right? You're not line breeding. That unironically is what people had done with TSK. So
because that's all people did back then. That was like their only go-to.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. OD Desert Ghosts are going to be good too.
Yes.
Yeah, when you think about in the early days, right? Like they didn't have nearly the variety that we did. So, they were making just Xanthics year after year.
Yeah. Or they were just begging for like that new gene to come out. They spend an obscene amount of money on it and make as many as they possibly can to capitalize on it. And just that would be the go-to year after year after year.
Yeah.
It's amazing that our palette is so much bigger now.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It always amazes me when you really look at the the jump, the quantum leap that we made over just the past like 4 or 5 years. Like things.
Yeah.
It's been unreal, and genetic testing has played a part in that, and all kinds of other stuff. So,
Dude, it's just crazy to think, like, even, like 15 years ago now, when I saw the first Super Pastel Clown, I was like, it's not going to get better than this. This is the most amazing animal I've ever seen. Like, the killer clown. It just blew me away. It was amazing.
I bought my first ball pythons were a pair of pastel clowns to make killer clowns. And at the time, killer clowns were $8,000.
Dude, my mom was pissed when I bought my first pinstripe male breeder at $400. She was like, "You spent how much on a snake?" Like,
Don't worry about
just
it, Mom.
blown away.
That's funny. I love it. I don't think anything really came of that project that they've openly talked about. I remember seeing stuff, but I haven't really seen much more of the IMG ball. And I've never seen it at any of the shows that they go to. So, have you seen anything, Chase?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's what I was trying to think. I was trying to like.
Yeah,
No.
I haven't seen anything. So, who knows? Sometimes you get some animals that are just a little bit darker, and you kind of go down the rabbit trail. I assume that it was a little bit more than that for them, but who knows, right?
Yeah, nature can throw some weird stuff though once in a while. If there's egg stress or anything weird going on, it can throw an odd baby, and we'll see that a few times through the season where, for whatever reason, just one egg in a clutch,
right,
had egg stress for whatever reason, and then the baby will come out. It's genetically fine. It just looks really, really unique and very different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there are these random pastels that just go like full gray. It's really weird.
Yeah. They'll shed out one day and then they're gray forever.
Solid gray. Yeah. Fireball has that happen. Not a ton, but enough that they've started labeling it even.
It's always kind of fascinating how that happens.
Yeah,
I always think it's neat.
Cool. Yeah, it is. It's interesting. I've never had one go gray at my place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't, unfortunately. I've had some darker ones and a little bit more brown and stuff like that, but never go like full blown like Xanthic, which would be pretty cool.
Oh man, back in the day, I bought an old Super Pastel breeder female from Justin.
Yeah,
like way back in the day, and she did that, and she was pretty much silver. I mean, she was incredible looking. Like she looked full on Xanthic, like black and silver.
That is awesome. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so let's see. Talk about exciting projects. We're getting pretty far into the season, so that's going to be good. That's going to be a win. We're going to get regaled of your tales of Japan. I'm so excited.
Yeah, can you believe we're almost halfway through April already?
Oh man, this is just craziness.
I don't like how fast time flies when we're older. Buddy. I miss when like we'd go on spring break and be like, this is going to last forever.
Yeah, I know, right? The week is so long. Oh, I miss those days. But no, it's gonna be good. We're definitely tracking along, and there's gonna be some really cool stuff hatched out this season. And I think that's the thing. So, all right, a couple more things. Let's see.
Yeah.
Out and what genes would you like to see within?
So we actually had those genes. Oh gosh, Justin had them floating around, 2 of them, when we first met, way back in the day. He imported them from Africa, and they were really, really just unique, very peachy, really pretty. I mean, we didn't come out with the name Peach until just a handful of years ago. But yeah, he's actually just held on to a pair he imported, and they turned out to be genetic, and they make some really neat things. We're just going to keep plugging it away. I think I've got one of our combo Peach girls going to a Jaguar right now. Like, just doing fun stuff with it, but we don't have a ton of it at the facility. But it's nice just to have a little enhancing gene to add to things.
Yeah, for sure.
It's also a subtle gene, too, where you can always be kind of worried that it's going to get lost when you really start stacking.
Yeah, I got that. Let's see here. What project or pairing you most excited for, Patrick and Chase? Chase kind of said earlier.
My ADC stuff and Zebra stuff.
and then the DG puzzle. That's you're
I
excited
just
to make
I just
one of
want I
those?
just want my DG puzzle. I mean, it's not going to be just DG puzzle if I hit it.
I
It's got
know.
a
Yeah.
array of fun, but
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite project is, to be honest, this season. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. Man. Probably some of the Ultra Clown stuff. I've got some shots at like 6 and 7 gene Spot Nose and Cypress Ultra Clown combos like that I think are just gonna be really great. So I'm excited to hatch out some of that stuff.
very
That's
nice.
probably yeah, that'll be good. I mean, like Cypress, Red Stripe, Batman, Ultra Clown, like that could be cool. Or even and then that with Inchi in it as well. So you know,
Dude, I'm more excited. I'm not more, but actually really excited to still make more Grail stuff and just keep pushing, just keep stacking
Yeah.
more into the Lavender Clowns. It's kind of
I've
fun.
got I got what is it? Inchi Lavender Clown Het Pied going to a Spot Nose Inchi Yellow Belly Clown Het Lavender. So hopefully make some
That'd be
super
fantastic.
Inchi, yeah, right? Like super Inchi Spot Nose Yellow Belly Grails. Like that would be stupid.
They're
that
just
would
so
be
pretty.
cool. Yeah,
Just
exactly.
It's just such
a
pretty
really,
stuff.
Exactly. It's gonna be a really pretty snake. She's at like 25 or 30 millimeters now, so probably gonna get a clutch from her. So that'll be great. That'll be exciting. You know, we have some shots at like Inchi Holy Grails. Like those will be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Inchi Yellow Belly Holy Grails. Like all that stuff's gonna be good. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Dude, our Holy Grail reabsorbed on me.
Have y'all ever gotten a clutch from her?
Negative. She's reabsorbed on me 2 years in a row.
Good. That makes me happy.
She was one of those girls that kind of took forever to get up to size.
Yeah.
And then now that she's kind of thriving, she'll get up to like 2 and then be like, I'm just going to keep eating. I'm just going to keep snacking. I'd rather do that.
I have an Inchi Pied Het Lavender female. I got her in 15, 16. Probably, I think she was up to breeding size and producing follicles before Justin made the first Inchi Dreamsicles. And so I had a chance to make those first. She's never laid a clutch. She gets to 20 every year and then reabsorbs.
It's almost painfully funny how some of these girls will do this.
It is. And I can't bring myself to sell her at this point because I'm just going to keep her forever until she lays a clutch. Like, honestly.
Dude, I feel that we spent all this time growing these animals up. I'd like to see a clutch from these girls before we move on, before they get kind of like replaced with the visuals of them kind of coming up.
There we go. Yeah, Pastel Hypo Doublehead Sunset Puzzle Boy. That was a good animal. I like that. I'm glad he was crushing it for you.
It's really nice, Patrick, since some people breeding males.
I love it so much.
Do you have to pay extra for that, Steven? Just let me know.
Never mind. Just I warned Justin. That's all I'll say. It was very.
I've got huge male news. My boy finally started breeding. He kicked in for the first time. The Spot Nose Hypo DG Sunset Het Clown.
No, I didn't want him to breed. I was hoping.
Finally started and has now locked 4 times.
I was hoping that he would just never breed for you, and then he would just come to me and then start.
Buddy, that's
what I was hoping.
That's what happened to my Chocolate Monarch Het Clown. Wouldn't touch anything for us. We decided to sell her, and we told, like, hey, he may not breed.
Yeah.
Not interested. Sent us a picture the very next week, locked up.
It was locked up. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, all right, buddy.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of getting males that don't breed, I think we're even because I got I don't know, like stupid 6 gene special lace Spot Nose Inchi Yellow Belly Het Clown male from y'all, and he refuses to breed. So I think it's fair. You know, it just happened.
Touche.
Yeah. So we're even. That's all I'm gonna say.
Picture there. Female Fire Peach Het Clown.
Okay.
A Black Pastel Confusion. Oh, okay, that'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That'll be cool.
good. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing what you produce with that.
Yeah, get the fire and stuff in there. I don't know if I've seen a peach clown in person.
They're pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure they are.
they're really pretty.
Never targeted that when I was going to y'all's place. So it's really
Well,
fun to see.
I skipped the tour for you on some things, the secret room, and
No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, it's okay. You know what? It's fine.
I missed that rumor. That's the unfun part of the
secret
open
room?
house. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like everyone shows up to your facility and life is good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's no secrets here. You just let us see everything. It's like, yeah. I wish there's a secret room. That sounds way more fun.
Yeah, it would be way better, right? It's not. It's never. My secret room is my quarantine room. That's the secret room.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or if they wanted the secret room, just go to the special projects room. I don't spend any
Yeah.
time in there.
Yeah, I don't know what's in there. It's a secret.
There's retics. There's bitey snakes that I'm uninterested in. Go enjoy them.
ID snakes. There's a big monitor. Little things like that. So, how is the monitor doing?
She's fantastic. Blue is fantastic.
All right.
Just she's actually super sweet. Like she's
Okay.
probably the nicest thing in that room. You have a higher percentage getting bit by a lychee than you do the monitor.
I love that y'all have lychees in there. That's fantastic.
Those were NARBC auction wins from years and years ago.
Buddy,
A pair of them are from Heidi and Jack, I believe.
is that what I need to start doing? I need to get 2 animals at each auction. One for Canova, one for Chase's personal collection.
No. Chase's personal collection's tapped out.
You know what? Is that actually why you don't want to go Daytona anymore? You're tired of me buying you animals there?
You don't buy me animals, you buy my wife animals. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Tomato. It's fine. Y'all need another spider. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Get you another spider.
We're good with 2. We can be capped out at 2, yeah.
Yeah, they're tired.
Yeah,
though.
2 spiders, 2 cats. We're building our own ark over here. You know what I mean?
That means you need another skink then.
Absolutely not. Never mind. The ark is closed.
It's closed. I love it. Oh, all right, man. It's getting close to closing time. I gotta go get drugs for my dog. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you had to do that.
Yeah.
Hence
It's,
our conversation before the show. Yes.
yeah, it's good times.
We're always
So,
taking care of our pets.
somebody needs to do it, right? And I'm on single dad duty for the weekend or for the week, so it's good.
Well, you enjoy that.
I will enjoy that. All right. Chase won't be here next week.
Or the week after.
Yeah. So, guys, y'all are stuck with me, and this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna find some good people to come on, though. It'll be interesting.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna bully someone.
Only the best. Because it's not me.
That won't be you. All right. What is the best way for people to get a hold of you, Chase?
Guys, JKRMGR on Instagram and Canova everywhere else.
Love it. Guys, Aura Reptiles, literally everywhere. Please, please, please. We appreciate it. I will see you next week. Chase doesn't love you anymore, so he won't.
I'm going to try and pop in, and I'm sure I'll be posting some neat stuff
He
from
doesn't have a
the other side of the
legion
world.
of Japanese individuals with him. He won't be on the show, so we'll see how that turns out for him.
Buddy, I'm going to drum up a legion.
I love it so much. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you, and I will see you next week.
Thanks, guys. See ya.